What if one small mistake makes your whole design fall apart? What if the future you dream of never takes shape because you didn't respect the process? Every story has a beginning, and it often starts with a single step. They are not just entering a place, they are entering a world of possibilities. Each student carries more than materials. They carry dreams, goals, and courage to learn. Beyond these doors lies a path where creativity meets precision. Here, knowledge becomes skill, and skill becomes mastery. What starts as a step into the building becomes a step into their future.
Big question, guys. What do you think will happen if you drop it through a house plan freehand? No tools, no rulers, just vibe.
Freehand? Say hello to doors that don't close. You look at the feet and the look at the outside.
Yeah, instead of a dream house, you get a disaster house. You want to live in the house where the floor is already planted.
Exactly. Without dropping tools, everything turns into chaos. But with dropping tools, perfect clean lines, perfect measurements, and the design it actually makes sense.
And today, we're here to prove it all. We'll introduce you to the world of drafting tools and equipment. What they are, how to use them, and even how to take care of them. Trust us. By the end, you'll see your tools and equipment in a whole new light. Now that we understand why drafting without tools leads to disaster, let's start with the very basic. What exactly are drafting tools? Drafting tools are instruments like T-squares, compasses, rulers, protractors, and many more. They're all about one thing, precision.
Think of them as the objects of design, each has a special power. Some measure, some guide, some erase, but they make your drawings accurate and professional.
So forget about messy sketching. With these tools, you become a precision superhero.
So now that we know what these tools are and why they matter, let's start with the very foundation, where every drawing begins. Let's start with the star of the show, the drafting table. It's not just a desk, it's your creative stage.
To keep it shiny, clean the debris. Using a clean cloth, wipe it down and keep it dry.
Do keep it clean, have good lighting, and sit in a good posture. Don't, and I repeat, don't use it as a chopping board for your snack.
Respect your stage.
A drafting table, also known as a drawing table, is a multi-purpose platform designed for various tasks involving drawing, sketching, drafting, and other creative work.
Once your table is set and ready, the next step is accuracy, and that's where measuring and guiding tools come in. First up, the T-square.
It's like the backbones of drafting, guiding those clean lines and straight horizontal lines. The function of a T-square in drafting is to act as a drawing instrument to guide the creation of straight horizontal line on the drafting table by sliding along the table's edge.
Next is the triangle, but not the musical instrument. This one draw angles, perpendiculars, and parallels. Keep it flat, test accuracy, and never use a warp one. A triangle ruler, also known as set square or triangle, is primarily used for drawing straight lines, angles, and parallels or perpendicular lines for technical drawing and drafting.
The rulers and scale rulers. The other make things proportional. If your dream house won't fit on paper, the scale rulers makes mini version that does. The main function of the physical rulers are to measure the length and width of the object and to draw straight lines.
And the compass. This one is for circles, arcs, and transferring distances. Keep the middle sharp. Don't stop your classmates with it. Yes, we know you thought about it. A compass drawing tool is primarily used to draw precise circles and arcs, but it can be also used to transfer measurement from one part of a drawing to another, making it an essential instrument for accuracy in technical drafting and design.
Finally, the protractor, everyone's favorite half circle. Place it correctly, align the vertex, and read the right scale. Get it wrong, and suddenly your 45-degree angle becomes a 90 door swing. It is used to measure existing angles by aligning it with the angle of vertex and plane, and draw angles with a specific degree.
Of course, not all drawings are about straight lines and angles. Some requires curves and shapes. And for that, we turn to curves and templates. Templates are the cheat code of drafting. Circle, squares, and furniture, perfect shape every time. But remember, don't use them for cutting unless you like crying over a cracked plastic. A circle template is a drafting tool used for drawing precise circles and arcs. A square template is used for organizing information and creating symmetry in designs. A furniture template is a stencil with furniture shapes that helps to quickly and accurately add details to an interior design floor plans.
Now that we have both lines and curves in place, we need the right instruments to put those marks on paper and fix them when needed. Which brings us to writing and erasing tools. Meet the technical pen, precise lines, consistent thickness. But it's needy. Clean it often or it'll clog like a sink. Technical pens are used by architects, engineers, artists, and designers to create precise lines of consistent width for drafting, detailed artwork, illustrations, and technical drawings.
The mechanical pencil. No sharpening, just click and go. But don't press too hard or lead gun.
Mechanical pencils are used for a wide range of tasks, including writing, drawing, drafting, and various crafts.
The classic pencil, still useful, just pick the right grade, H for lines, D for shading, and for the love of neatness, don't over-sharpen. The main function of a pencil is to write, draw, and mark surfaces by transferring a trail of solid pigment, graphite, or colored materials to physical abrasion, leaving a mark that can be easily erased.
Sharpeners, small but mighty. Empty the shavings and never force jam pencil. Sharpener, not a paper shredder. A pencil sharpener is primarily used to sharpen the point of a pencil by shaving away the one blade and graphite.
Next up, erasers. They're just not for correcting your mistakes. They also create highlights. Keep them clean, always. And if your eraser is starting to look like a charcoal, it's time to let them go. That's the end of their service. In drawing, erasers are used both for correcting mistakes and as creative tools for subtractive drawing by lifting graphite, charcoal, and other media that can create highlights, light values, and textures.
And last but not the least is the erasing shield. This thin, flat, protective, it's like an armor for your drawing when you erase. Use it flat and don't bend it. An erasing shield, also known as eraser shield, is a thin flat tool used to protect some specific areas of a drawing or a text while erasing. But even with all of that, you still need a little extra support. The small but essential item that holds everything together, masking tape. Not just for gift wrapping, but for keeping your paper steady. Use an artist-grade tape and don't leave it stuck for a long time. In drafting, masking tape primarily functions to secure a drawing paper to a drawing board or a light table, which ensures it remains stable during the drawing process.
And all of this is for the drawing paper. Store it flat, keep it dry, and protect it. Nothing worse than a wrinkled smudged paper. In drafting, the function of drawing paper is to provide a smooth, durable, and appropriate surface for making technical drawings.
A canister tube protects and stores large drawings, blueprints, and posters, keeping them away from any damage. A canister tube is a hard cylindrical case used to store and protect raw drawings, blueprints, and plans.
At this point, we've explored almost every tool, but beyond the what's and how's, the question remains, why does it all matter? Let us look at the bigger picture.
Drafting tools don't just make neat drawing. They build skills, precision, discipline, and problem solving.
They train your brain in a special reasoning. And trust us, that's useful whether you design skyscrapers or just trying to fit your clothes in your closet.
In short, drafting isn't just about lines on paper. It's about shaping how you think.
To wrap it all up, we covered everything from drafting tables to support tools.
We've explored how each tool plays an essential role in creating precise and professional design. And the golden rule is, your tools are your partners. Respect them and they will respect your work.
So the next time you pick up a scissor, compass, or even just a pencil,
Remember, you're not just drawing lines.
You're shaping ideas and communicating with precision.